Y'all know what the fuck going on. It's summer now. Shout out to Grape Tea News in this bitch. Yeah, they didn't get around with some money. I'll be
We're going to start off with Sukihana. Yes, you guys, we're going to start off with Sukihana. And she actually went on Shannon Sharp, which was pretty interesting. Shannon Sharp interviewing Suki. Okay. I mean, she's entertaining. So, and he do some real in-depth interviews. He's going to ask her, I'm pretty sure, questions that, you know, some other people probably haven't even thought about asking or anything like that. So I'm going to have to check it out. But anywho, she was actually asked about the differences between Love and Hip Hop and Baddies. And let's see what she has to say. Shout out to Reality TV Blogspot for the post. Let's see what Sukihana got to say.
Say
fair use
that Love and Hip Hop, you know, they don't do as much fighting.
Yeah.
The crowd is a little older, you know, where Baddies is a younger crowd.
Yes.
And those people love to watch fights. Those people, you know, that they like that style on there. So I love both franchises, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun.
Yeah,
it is fun. But see, I knew when I was going to Baddies that bitches is ruthless. They ruthless, you know. Me, I'm always on point. You know, I make sure that I'm prepared. While they drink and get fucked up all the time, I don't. So while bitches think that we joking, I came to get my money and go home to my kids. I let them know that every time. Listen, I don't know what y'all got going on. I gotta get back to my kids, and I'm going back to my kids exactly how I look right now. You know. So every time I pull up, you feel me? I got my family with me. They still there. Same ones, they still there. While people think them black trucks outside is part of production, each corner, that's my family. Each corner, every state. Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm okay out this bitch. Friend.
Okay, so she's saying she protected. She ain't going through what the other chicks be complaining about on Zeus and Baddies. I actually haven't heard her complain, which is pretty interesting, as opposed to other people. You know what I mean? But she said she not playing. She got people protecting her and stuff like that, which is kind of crazy because remember, this is the same one that poked Gretchen, right? This is the same one that sprayed the bear mace in the club and stuff like that. So she definitely be going all out and about, right? But I do feel like Love and Hip Hop and Baddies do obviously have a different audience. Love and Hip Hop do seem more of a mature crowd. Baddies do seem younger, but they be wild nevertheless, right? Either way, it is wild. But any food. Speaking of Baddies, right, and getting in the paint, right? Y'all, it took all this time, y'all. Drop some grapes in the chat. I've been called a liar. I've been called a hater, right? Everything under the sun, right? I've been called everything but a child of God, y'all. Especially by the thick necks, right? The Irvin fans, right? Because I've always said, without a shadow of a doubt, okay, that Lex was knocking Ivori between the washer and the dryer all Baddies Midwest. I repeat, Lex was knocking Alexis. Yes, you guys, Alexis, okay? Alexis Radcliffe was knocking Irvin, all right, between the washer and the dryer all Baddies Midwest, okay? And I'm getting called, oh, you hating Ivori. No, it was a tie. No, people were saying that Ivori won. People were saying that Lex never beat up Ivori. Let's see what Ivori has to say. Oh, bro, remember, Ivori had black eyes, busted lips. She was leaking, knots on her head. It was sent her to the hospital. All that. People forget about that. Ivori gonna say, she tore me up. Oh! So we've been saying this whole time that Ivori was getting tore. People was arguing with us that she did it. But Ivori is even saying that she got tore. So what's up?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And I said what I said.
talk about that.
Silver tea. On my mama, on my daddy, bitch.
Yeah, it took 2 years later when they on good terms. They must be doing something. Yeah.
Wow. That was interesting.
You bitches is freaky.
Yeah. You do what you will with that information, okay? Any food. Now we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this, guys. Because Tommie is there's a reason Tommie got 36,000 mugshots, right? It is a reason Tommie has 36,000 mugshots. Let's look it up. Hold on. Tommie Lee mugshots. She's literally always in something. Mind you, she's a grandmother. No shade. No shade. It's just like, bro, what we doing? Right? Look, Tommie Lee arrested Club Live. This was back in 2024. She was 39 at the time. So she's 41 now? 42 or something like that. No shade. Let's just say this. The mug shots, they mug it now. Because we remember. Do you remember 2010, 2011? Do you remember 2014? Man. No shade. Any food. Let's not, y'all know the Tommie Lee, the Granny Lee fans go, get real mad. Okay.
No, I'm not. No.
And they swear it was no Clorox involved. Any food. Y'all, why allegedly Tommie robbed a store, robbed a nail salon? She was running off on the tab off a $200 pedicure bill, y'all. Did y'all see that? Shout out to Blake Spills, Baddies Tea for the post. Tommie Lee accused of trying to run out without paying a $200 pedicure bill. And y'all say Summer's the bad influence. Summer's the problem. No, Tommie's a bad influence on Summer. I said what I said.
Oh, bitch, get out.
Ôi chết cha rồi, chết cha rồi.
Bitch, I ain't touch you. Bitch, you on camera, bitch. You on camera, bitch. I ain't touch that, bitch. Nigga, let us the fuck out of here. You can't hold us in no motherfucker. And we paid. And y'all didn't do my fucking toes.
Ê, có một thằng đang chạy xuống xem cửa làm sao nhá. Có một thằng đang chạy xuống xem cửa.
I mean, locking them in is kind of crazy though, right? But it's crazy because it looked like Summer was there paying her thing. Like I said, Summer was like the calm one. And apparently she didn't hit the person or nothing like that. She was trying to push the door open, and they in the way. So there you go. Because they blocking the door.
Nó trả tiền á, nó trả tiền á. Có một cô này trả tiền này. Trả xong chưa?
Oh, so Summer just paying it. Summer just paying it off. Tommie like, don't pay it. Huh. Man, okay. So Summer reposts this, right? And she says, it says Summer proving the tab was paid after Tommie was accused of not paying. She said, calm down. The tab was paid, like, stop. It says pending, but that means like it's getting verified or something like that. $312? That's how much it costs, ladies? Lord have mercy. Yeah, man. It's what it pays to be beautiful. right? The Lord have mercy. 300. Well, I'm sure that's probably for the both of them, right? Or was it just for I don't know. Y'all ladies, y'all gotta let me know, because I'm sure prices vary and stuff depending on where you at, the location, blah blah blah. But man, damn, just to get your just to get a pedicure? That's crazy. That sounds about right. $300 for a pedicure? But you said that sounds about right. Okay, I guess everybody got their own thing. Oh, for two. So what about 150, 155 each? Something like that. Okay. All right. But that's just for the, but is that your feet and your toes? Wait, your feet and your hands? Which one is the manicure? Is that your hands? Pedicure? You said no, that's too much. Ooh, let me see. Average price for manicure. I'm looking right now. It depends on the state. Hawaii is $36. Indiana is $42. Georgia is $42. Where they at right now for Baddies USA? I think they was in Houston, right? Or Dallas? I think they was in Dallas. How much is do you tip for mani pedi? 20%. It's $60 a lot for nails. Short nails is $20 to $40. Long nails is $30 to $60. Nail extensions is $30 to $100. Okay, so it goes by the length of the nail, ladies. Because this say $30 to $100. Okay. All right. You said it depends on the design. Okay. Well, yeah. Y'all got money. That just sounds crazy. Damn. I'm broke.
And this is what happens when you bring bum bitches to places they don't belong. You know? That's
because dudes be getting that too, right? Then we covered DDG and Blueface. they be getting the what's the name? I still don't know the difference though. So the manicure is the hands, right? Then the pedicure is the feet. You said Summer probably paid for her and Tommie, which is crazy. Tommie should have some money. You said they also charge extra for certain polish. Okay. Okay, well, Tommie, Summer said she paid it, right? So in the midst of all of that, they still got fans. They love Summer. They love Tommie, y'all, right? So yeah, man, look, it says some fans show love to Tommie and Summer after the situation out there in Dallas. They were showing them love, man. It says Tommie and Summer are the most genuine and down-to-earth people I've ever had the privilege and pleasure of meeting. If you ever get the chance to see these ladies in person, I highly recommend saying hi. They're the best. Ladies, thank you and for your time last night. It meant the world to us. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I didn't get a bad impression from them. I mean, obviously, if you get on their bad side and stuff like that, but they all seem pretty cool. Everybody be having bad days and stuff like that. Wrong time, you know what I mean. But I haven't really got any bad, whatever. They, shout me out, show some love. They cool, all smiles, everything cool. I don't know. They seem cool to me. But long term hanging out with them, getting drunk, how they be fighting and throwing stuff. Nah, that's different. But just on some hi bye greeting type stuff, they good in my book. Shout out to All About the Tea for the post.
people with, because I always see it.
7 years.
Wrong?
I have 300 people.
Wow.
Honestly, it's
It don't matter. God got you. God got you.
Say cheese. Tommie, every time you're on her screen, she is like, I want to be her. I love her. She loves you, girl.
You're bad, you too. You know? Yes.
And we love your girl Summer too.
Yes,
We love your girl Summer.
She coming. Yes, I love her. She really is. Well.
She is.
Yes.
They drug me out
bitch.
here.
No, you good. Oh my God.
We got y'all from here.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
We're coming to the show on Monday.
I couldn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
come.
Yeah, there's no accessibility. Yeah.
Hey.
I know.
Oh my God, I thought y'all were all sisters.
Oh,
Nice to meet y'all.
We're gonna be at the show on Monday.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there.
I'll be there.
You better be there.
Oh, yes,
Yes, you too, Tommy.
Get her picture, Mama. Thank you. I need this energy.
We love you.
They seem less drunk than usual, huh? Maybe they're nice people when they're not drinking.
Other. And you got a kiss card. It's gonna be worth a lot one day.
Love you.
Hey, Wes.
I got the whole thing.
Out here doing my thing. Yes.
I have a whole new respect for people with, because I always see it. What's wrong?
I have 300 people.
That goes to show, you know, who be watching Baddies, y'all. I wouldn't look at them and just think that they was just these big fans of Baddies and stuff like that, you know. So you don't know who's watching you. You definitely don't know who's watching you, man. You said they taking this picture in front of a law office? Oh, I just noticed that. Oh, okay. You said it's Tommy Broke who said she be wearing clothes and be taking them back, not she running out of the nail salon. It's all suspicious. Yeah. Didn't Anna get exposed for that too? Remember she was running off with wigs and stuff, not paying to get her hair done and stuff like that? A lot of these baddies be doing little Cash App scams and, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Summer having to pay Tommy tab is crazy. I don't know. Did they call the police? They had to call the police on that lady though, on Tommy though, with the nail salon, right?
And this is what happens when you bring bum bitches to places they don't belong. You know? That's
any food. You know who else likes Summer? Huh. Y'all, we keep clocking this tea. It's gonna be only a matter of time before they get exposed. Okay? Yes, you guys, we got another Kiefer sighting. Yes, you guys. Word around town is that they dating. Okay, yes, you guys. Chief Keef is the king of drill music. Good, bad, or indifferent. We already know what it's done and stuff like that. But you know, Chief Keef definitely put Chicago drill music on the map and stuff like that, along with Lil Durk and stuff like that. He's like a young legend, right? He's already cemented. But remember, he was dating Stank and Red for a minute, and I swear, Summer act just like her. She talked just like her. They got the same little raspy voice, so it's like, you know what I mean? He got his little Stank and Red twin type stuff. But check this out. So y'all know, recently Summer's been rocking her natural hair sometimes, right? Which I prefer, honestly. Like I don't get why they do the wigs, but I'm a man, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it, y'all. So any food. So she does this post about, you know, rocking her natural hair. Shout out to All Things Baddies USA for the post. Of course, Chief Keef is in the comments again. He's liking it. Huh? What do you think they got going on?
Wow. That was interesting.
This was Chief Keef looking at the comments, y'all.
You ain't gonna understand everything. And everything ain't meant for you to understand.
You said Chief Keef in Orlando? How you know? If he in Orlando, they definitely together. Because the Baddies is in Orlando right now too. How you know? Let me go on his Instagram. It says it on his Instagram. How you know? Oh my God. Of course. Hold on, bruh. Something none other. Let's go on her Instagram. Hold on, bruh. They cannot hide it. They might as well just come out. All right, hold on. Yeah, the Baddies is in what's the name? She don't got it on, but obviously the Baddies is in Orlando right now. For the Baddies for the Baddies Gone Wild premiere. But yeah, interesting. So yeah.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Said Natalie was being messy, hanging out with Stank and Red. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You messy though, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. You is messy though. You said, well, Chief Keef is in Orlando. You the feds.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right. I know you feel some type of way. It's all good.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Any food, I'll keep you guys updated with that. They're not going to be able to hide this for too much longer. To me, this is just a different version of Scotty and Lindy. They try to hide it so much, and then all of a sudden, they gonna just pop out like everything normal. But at that point, we already knew. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun to talk about it now, but once they out and about with it, it ain't gonna be fun no more because everybody know at this point. But the fact that they keep trying to hide it, she was taking those pictures at his house. She's doing photo shoots with his clothing line. He's always in her comment section, whether it's a comment, whether it's a like or something like that. I see what's going on.
Silver tea. On my mama, on my daddy, bitch.